Good evening, guys. Friday's Zoom. So I'm going to talk you through what we did tonight. Okay, there's a picture in the group. Tonight, your warm-up is going to be 21, 15, 9 hand release push-ups and reaching lunges. Okay, I'm going to explain to you them movements now. Hopefully I'll only do this in one take tonight as opposed to it taking me 20 minutes the other night. Okay, your hand release push-ups, guys. The idea of it is that you do the push-up, you release at the bottom, and you then go into what's called the arch position with your body. So you are using your core and you're using your lower back to bring yourself up. You get into the push-up position, you release, but as you release, guys, bring your legs up off the ground and point your toes. Okay, you should feel it in your lower back. Down, push up, hands under the shoulders, down, release. Okay, and then we're doing something slightly different with the lunges, a little bit of a variation on them. We're reaching through to allow that hamstring to fire up, as well as the quads and the glutes. We really want to bring the hamstring into this movement. So as we step out with the lunge, so this almost hips apart, we step out into the lunge, but as that knee comes down, we also reach out in front of us. Step back, knee down, reach out in front of you. Fires the hamstrings up as well. 21, 15, 9. Then we've got a core conditioning workout, okay? So in that part, we're going to do a 12-minute EMOM. So on the minute, every minute for 12 minutes. 4 different movements. On minute 1, 20 butterfly sit-ups. Minute 2, 30 shoulder taps. Minute 3, 15 hollow rocks. Minute 4, 16 side plank dips. Now, I've put a rep scheme in here. However, if you're finding that you're finishing 20 to 30 seconds into this, I'd suggest adding yourself on 5, 6, 7 reps. So you're going up to that 40-second mark of each minute. Don't rush through the shoulder taps. I've seen this can happen quite often, but the idea is to be in that top plank control position for around 30 to 40 seconds with that real controlled movement, keeping that centre of gravity. So I'll demonstrate the movements for you. So on minute 1, it's going to be 20 butterfly sit-ups, which is your traditional butterfly sit-ups, which you down on the ground. Your feet are going to come together, knees nice and wide. As you come back, you're always going to touch the ground behind you. Up, and it's reaching out in front of your toes. Your target should be to hit for here, but if you can get out further, as you do that, you will feel a little bit more intensity on the middle. Back, up, and through. On the second one, we've got shoulder taps. So on this one, we're really trying to avoid this twist. We don't want that. The way to engage the core here, guys, is to stay in that top plank position, hands under the shoulders, bum down, and really fighting to prevent your body from twisting. Meanwhile, staying controlled. 1 rep every second if we can. Then after that, we've got 15 hollow rocks, which is a gymnastics exercise. So those of you that are wanting to develop your stuff on the rig, your toaster bar, your kick and pull-ups, this is a real great accessory piece for you to do. Feet pointed, quads squeezed, top of your glutes, lower back on the floor only, shoulder blades up, hands behind you, and then we are rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to do 15 of them. Then you're going to do 16 side plank dips. Onto the side, into a side plank. Keep your hips through, guys. Don't let this happen. Hips through. Hand on the side if you can. Dip. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? 8 on each side if you can with that, please, guys. Then we've got the Metcon, so the conditioning piece, which is a variation of the workout, the Hero WOD DT. And it's going to be a 20-minute AMRAP. So in 20 minutes, as many rounds of reps as possible. You're going to start with a 400-metre run. If you can't figure out what a 400-metre run is, try and run for around 1 minute 20, 1 minute 30 is what I've told the guys tonight. I did write 140 up on there, but it doesn't quite work out like that. You're going to do that run, that's going to start you off. Then, 2 rounds of dumbbell DT. 8 single arm deadlift. 6 single arm hand cleans. 4 shoulder to overhead. You're doing 2 rounds of it. 1 on your right side, 1 on your left, then back into the run, and we AMRAP that. 1 run, 2 rounds. AMRAP that for 20 minutes, okay? I'll demonstrate the movements, then I'll tip you up on how some of the guys have done tonight. We've taken scores, so you guys that aren't on the Zoom have got something to chase. So with the dumbbell deadlift, single arm, let's not let it go, take us over to the side. Feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, bum back, fighting to keep the chest up, so it's just a hinge of the hips, touching the ground with that dumbbell, okay? Fighting to keep you in the centre of gravity in the middle, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you've got so 8 deadlifts, 6 hang cleans. So from the hang position, it's a pull into the clean, it should come up here, straight down into a squat. That is a hang clean. 1, 2, 3, 8 deadlift, 6 hang cleans, 4 shoulder to overhead. Keeping the middle tight, glute squeezed. It can be a push press, 1, or it can be a push jerk. Dip, drive, dip. Dip, drive, dip. Okay, then you switch sides. 8 deadlift, 8 hang cleans, 6 hang cleans, 4 shoulder to overhead. And that's it, 20-minute AMRAP, guys. Tonight we had 13 do the class. Some scores, we got Big Cadman, we call him, because we had little Cadmans. He did 7 rounds. We got Smithy did 6 rounds plus the run. Lisa and Neil, they was shuttling inside. They decided to do shuttles in the garage. 5 rounds each. We had Christy on 6. Big George, 5 plus the run. Steph, 7 plus 9 reps. Some obviously some variance of weights in there, so it's, you know, it's not it's not a true reflection of the difficulty. Those that got the high scores worked really intensely, hence why they got the slightly higher scores. Those that may have got lower scores were working with a slightly higher weight. It just matches the intensity. Nobody worked any less harder than everybody else. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Enjoy that. It's miserable. Peace.